Our first holiday special, baby. We got a holiday special. Let's go.
Who the fuck does that? We do that.
We do that.
Yes,
We do
sir.
that. Let's go. Welcome to a special holiday edition of Father Time with De'Meco and Blair, a podcast where dads talk about balancing fatherhood, relationships, careers, and passions. I'm De'Meco, resident dad to a wackadoo toddler, and this week, Mayari learned about Kobe Bryant. So,
Man, hold on
we're
now. Hold on now. I just had tears in my eyes. Now we're gonna bring her back, baby girl. Know about the bean now. She learned about bean.
So, over the Thanksgiving holiday, we introduced the idea of a toddler bed, and we're trying to wean off the pacifier. So we only do the pacifier for bedtimes. And so Kate was responsible for the introduction of Kobe Bryant. In typical basketball fashion, anytime you're about to throw something, Kobe. So now, whenever she wakes up, she'll be like Wasi, which is the pacifier, and we'll be like Kobe, and so she'll go Kobe whoosh, and make the swish sound,
Nice.
and throw her pacifier onto the dresser. So yeah, she now knows about Black Mamba himself. So shout out, R.I.P.
Damn, yeah, rest in peace to the bean, man. That's crazy, bro. And I'm your player partner, host of the Motion Country cousin Blair, aka Sir Winnie, the father to the 8-year-old whirlwind, who is this year finally getting to the fact that she's starting to like remember certain aspects of certain holidays. So she's like, "Oh, well, we did that last year, right?" Or like we brought out the. I'm gonna mess up the name, so I'm gonna just type it here. For the people who don't know what that is a Kwanzaa thing. So like, like Jewish people got the candles, Kwanzaa people got candles. So we brought that out. She saw and was like, hold on, I remember that. Or she's like, no, she said, why do I remember that? And I was like, because you black. But I was like, no, we celebrate Kwanzaa, like right after Christmas, we celebrate Kwanzaa. And it was sold to me this way, and I'm gonna sell it to my kid this way. And I also tried to like sell it to all black families this way to like just keep Kwanzaa in the household. It's just like you get your kid a small, like you can sell them like, all right, so Kwanzaa each day is a representation of something built in your community, and from there you get a gift represented around that specific day: unity, community, family, sacrifice. Or you wait until January 1st, which is the last day of Kwanzaa, and you get another big gift. So like for parents, you got all these gifts for Christmas anyway. Just take one of them motherfuckers, wrap it in some Kwanzaa packaging, and then give it to them on the 1st of January, while also still passing on traditions and a culture that our people back home do. Excuse me. So I'm happy that she's enjoying this process now. Like she's starting to have those things click. Also, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we ran a 5K over the break, Penelope and and it was one of the more I don't know, man. It was a weird process the entire time. I didn't train a lick, like not at all. I think
we will clip the moment where we knew that was going to happen.
Really though, but no, I was like, I'm not.
Nigga did a few knee circles in the parking lot and said, "All right, we good."
I did like ankle rolls to make sure that motherfucker was durable. I was like, this is the one thing I'm worried about. Like if I twist my ankle in this motherfucker run, I'm hobbling the rest of the way. But no, it was fun, man. It was a bunch of girls from her classroom. You could see all the like the thing that I liked was all the parents that were there in support of their girls, right? So the event's called Girls on the Run, and then Run to Stay Warm is the big event. But the girls on the run people, very caring people. I'm going to actually work with them starting in January to have more insight and see if there's a way that we can kind of get Father Time on the go to be a part of Girls on the Run at the next event that they have. So that's that. It was just a great time. We finished in 40 minutes, which was insane. Penelope kept pace. Yeah, man, it was great to see my little girl push through. She saw the finish line and went into a full sprint. The entire time running, her face was. I was like, "You're like, how are you How are you out of shape and young at the same time? Like you are 8 and fat. This is bad.
Look, looking like every other family member that has signed up for a turkey trot unknowingly.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
wait, you signed us up for what? What? Wait a sec. We all went we went drinking last night. What are we doing right now?
Hmm.
You waking me up at 7 o'clock, throwing me a little running bib. I'm
Yeah,
mad as hell.
yeah. I got my bib suit here too. You know,
Last,
it's awesome.
yo, shout out B96, 96.3.
Yeah, right. I just realized that B96.3. Oh man, the radio, baby. The podcast was a 3.6,
Yeah.
and I'll be honest, bro. Just jogging that with my kid, I was like, I could run one of these and see if I can time. Like my body instantly, like right afterwards, I was like, "Am I a marathon runner?" Like,
You felt the runner's high. You
hey,
felt the
nigga,
runner's high. You're like, oh, I got this.
I was like, bro, is this why people be waking up running around at 3 o'clock in the morning because of this fucking feeling? And then the next day, dog, my legs were like painfully sore. Like I couldn't touch my legs. Sitting down in this chair hurt. I was like, oh, that's why you don't run because you
Yeah,
old.
that's, yep,
You got bad knees. Your hips is hurting already. Like,
yep.
why my ass hurt? Like, all that shit. Why my
Love it,
asshole
love
won't
it.
blow? That type of shit.
Well, as y'all can see and hear, it's the holiday special. We had to come back after season 3 and give y'all a little holiday cheer, and send y'all into the new year with some father time. So
Yeah. So De'Meco this week, the unsung, the not talked about, the unheralded. Who is this week's forgotten father, De'Meco?
so I'm gonna ask you, do you know a man by the name of Howard Langston? Does that name sound familiar to you?
No.
It shouldn't, because he's a forgotten fictional father. That is Arnold Schwarzenegger from Jingle All the Way. He is on no
Oh,
one's list.
not a damn
What?
person's list.
But in rewatching the movie, yes, it starts off where he's a workaholic dad who forgets to get the one gift that his kid wants, but he spends the whole movie doing anything and everything to get that toy, even fighting Sinbad as a superhero in a parade.
Beat the fuck out of Sinbad.
Yeah, yeah. All while his wife is also like getting courted by like the neighborhood like ladies man type. Yeah, the
The
movie is
neighborhood
crazy.
womanizer. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
It's
yeah,
90s riddled. It's like late 80s, early 90s movie vibe for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. So he is the forgotten fictional father, especially with the holiday season. He spent that whole movie. He fought the Big Show. I didn't realize, but the Big Show's in that movie. He's that giant Santa Claus.
Oh,
When he,
what?
yeah, yeah.
All right.
So yeah, shout out Howard Langston, aka Arnold Schwarzenegger. Put the cookie down. Yeah,
Down.
that's that guy. That's that guy.
I love it. All right. Shout out. Shout out.
But to kind of keep it in that holiday feel, we
Mm-hmm.
gonna kick it back old school, do a little snake draft that we haven't done since episode 1, season 1. Crazy. We are going to do a snake draft of our top holiday movies. And I want to our top for whatever the reason is. This is your top. This is my top. Like it is not
His
your list.
and
Yeah,
mine. If you don't
yeah,
like this list, comment section, give us your top five.
yeah.
Snake draft by yourself and argue with your mama because we ain't got time for it.
We got a little father time for it. So if you want to jump on the show or hit us up, like the DMs is open. We'll talk with you. We'll talk with you. I'm gonna give you first pick.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because I think when we last did our first our first like draft, you gave me first pick. So I'm gonna give you first pick
Mm.
of your top holiday movie.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't know where where we live in the realm of movies, right? So for me, one of my top five fictional fathers was Pops from Friday. So we just gonna keep that trend going And my number one movie is Friday After Next.
Damn it, that was gonna be my number 2 pick. That was it.
a, a black family classic. Ice Cube, shout out to you for making a movie centered around what LA Christmas is like. What Christmas in black neighborhoods sometimes is like. The battle
We
of
can't cancel
bills.
that party, Craig. I had some nice girls coming through.
They told me they don't do the same thing. Said you're gonna sell my
I
different
feel what
advice.
that
I
be
ain't
like.
never had that before. I'm trying to see what that be like. But no, man, it's so much about that movie, bro, that can resonate with people. Like the bills are due, but we also got this party. The neighborhood niggas is gonna rob us because they know we got money around this time. Like, it's so crazy, but it's a beautiful film. So Friday After Next is my number one.
Good morning, Miss Pearly. Why don't you get that lined up right there?
But I know
Shut up.
somebody like it. That big old wolf pussy.
I heard they call you sweet nigga.
Oh, you heard? You're not. Get off of
I'm
me,
a bad
woman.
I'm a
I'm a
bad man.
bad man, man. I'm a bad. Now get off of me. I'm married.
That
Mm-hmm.
movie,
Willa
oh,
Jones. Willa Jones.
it's so quotable too.
That's
Like,
the biggest thing. Is like there's so many different quotable moments in that movie that even if you don't know the movie or you haven't watched it, you've heard somebody in your life say these quotes enough to where now you say them without knowing where they're from.
it's
Let
Pinky
me check.
Knuckle.
Real good. I told you stop hitting the motherfucking corner so goddamn
I
fast.
call I calls her lollipop.
No, man. He said,
Could quote that
we got a
whole
we got a
movie.
party coming through. Hold on, let me. He said, party? Hold on, let me check my Palm Pilot. I ain't doing shit. I was just gonna get high and watch The Grinch.
That is a perfect segue into my number one holiday movie. You know him, you love him. It's The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
You're
But
the mean
my
one.
man, my man Jim Carrey. Shout out
Oh,
to 2000 Grinch.
you're the
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 the the
the
Grinch.
Grinch. Yo,
Oh
iconic.
yes, sir. I like that. So you got the Grinch 2000s.
Yeah. I'm so mad you picked Friday After Next.
I know,
I was
right?
really
It's
hoping that
good.
my list was going to be intact, but I was like, you're either going to say The Grinch or you're saying Friday After the Next, so I have to be okay with losing that. Like
Yeah, you got to
that's
lose
why it's
one of
the
them
number
battles.
one pick. That's why it's got to be the number one pick.
Everybody can't get to Caleb Williams.
We didn't know what
You
to
know.
do with him.
Oh my god. Movie number two for me. I don't know if I keep it like in the fuck it this Christmas. Um, the cult African American classic with Chris
Hang
Brown.
on the mistletoe.
Who
Yo, he
sang
killed
that
that.
singing?
He killed that. Yo,
Idris
he killed that.
Elba, man. Columbus Short. I think Columbus Short might have actually liked one of my videos talking about
Yeah.
right. You remember that, right? Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Columbus Short. You want to come on the pod, baby? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Knucklehead. I know you. Little knucklehead. Stomp
But
the
no, yeah.
yard,
So
motherfucker.
yeah. So no, that's definitely going to be my second one. That was like right around the time I was starting to like want to date girls. So I was definitely in my Chris Brown bag trying to sing everything, and that song
You
was one of them
I can
ones.
I can see you. You had one of them cream like turtleneck sweater joints, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then so it was not like it was a what is it? It was just like a cream shirt with a red Christmas style cardigan pullover. Definitely was in my Tay Diggs Chris Brown era. Um, Niggas couldn't tell me nothing.
All right, bet. My number two pick is actually a number two. Home Alone 2. Lost in New
Okay.
York. Yeah, that's gonna be my number two pick. In my opinion, it's just a little bit more iconic than the original Home Alone.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, that's my top pick. Macaulay Culkin. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
bro. Literally, again, a quotable movie that if you don't know where you got it from, it was just said in your house so often that it became like natural. And I think
Yep.
that's for me, a lot of the movies that I watched growing up were like that, especially around this time because there's not many Christmas movies. So Hallmark, CBS, NBC, Fox, whoever's going to be playing a TV movie, they're going to be playing something like this. So, um, man, all right, I hate to do it to you, bro. It's my pick, right?
Yeah, your number
My
three
number
pick.
three pick, Elf. Gotta do it. Elf is a great movie. I love Will Ferrell. Um, one of the first times I saw Zoe Deschanel, um, Faison Love is in the movie. It has like great scenes of like what Christmas is supposed to be. Those are things that like if like I never really believed in Santa Claus growing up. I was like, why is it? I live in the hood. Ain't no white man coming to the South Side of Chicago with gifts. Not the Hunnits. I can tell you that right now. That nigga's not making it out. And we ain't got no chimneys out here, nigga. So please explain that
Coming
to
through
me.
the radiator.
So yeah, so like my pawpaw was like it was more like make that make sense to yourself, young man. I'll never tell you that it's not real, but you tell me what would happen if somebody broke into our house at night. You're right. Santa wouldn't be able to make it past here. He wouldn't make it past the south side.
Yep.
So no,
He ain't
but
getting he ain't getting south of Beverly. Mm-mm.
no. And if he does, he got an escort, police style.
Yeah, he tiptoeing around Morgan Park, but that's about it.
But no, so like yeah, man, Elf, the beauty of Elf, the belief of Christmas. Um, again, I'm never one to fight for it like that, but give me that all day. I fucking love Elf.
My number three pick is all right. My number three pick is The Night Before with Anthony Mackie, Seth Rogen, and
Oh my god,
I
you
forget
son of
the
a
other guy's
bitch.
name.
I know who you're talking about though. Oh
Yeah,
man, dude, that's a good ass movie, bro. Because it's like
very good.
it's a bro Christmas movie.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of like a rom com feel towards the end with the little Miley Cyrus nod, but and yeah, it's just yeah, it's a dope like bro Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's fire, dog.
That
Oh
that's
man,
one that I can always watch no matter what.
for sure. All right, number four. I feel like I can hold off my number four pick for my number five pick because you'll never pick it. Um, but I want to be able to get this out there because I know the people know me and they're like, "Hey, bro, where's this movie at?" I have to do this. A Nightmare Before Christmas is my number four pick. People watch it during Halloween time, but it's a Christmas movie because it's Halloween Town searching for another holiday, which is
Yeah,
Christmas. So you can watch it. You can start watching the movie in October, and you can finish watching this movie in January. Like this is a holiday movie. One of my favorite movies growing up. Songs are awesome. I want. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but eventually, I either want it on my arm or one of my legs. I want to get a Nightmare Before Christmas style tattoo. Because it's just always Jack Skellington's always been my guy. Y'all saw it. I dressed up as him for our Halloween episode. So
that's
that's my
right.
dog.
That's right. That's right. That's a solid pick. I'm fully on board with Halloween and Christmas. Watching
Oh yeah, got
that
to.
movie for sure. That covers all the bases. Oogie Boogie, iconic character, gave me fucking nightmares as a kid. You know me.
Yes.
I'm a little scared ass motherfucker. But yeah.
I didn't know if he was like I didn't know how to take it when I was a kid watching it. I was like, it's I
Yeah.
know he's the bad guy, but am I supposed to be like cheering for him? Because I kind of like him.
All right. So this is my number four pick. I don't think you'll pick this one, but I'm gonna say it just because I'm like I gotta say it. Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds.
Is that Ryan
It
Reynolds and Sandra Bullock?
that's The Proposal.
Okay, okay.
Another rom com. I will clip it. He had single handedly brought back the '90s boy band, All for One with I Swear.
I
He plays
swear.
he plays a hefty high schooler that gets stuck in the friend zone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. I've seen that movie.
forgiveness. Yeah, it's just it's a great movie. I love the mom in that movie. I sing this anytime I like get a little self-conscious about my appearance or whatever it is, and she just sings to her son, "Be yourself," and be like in that typical Midwestern mom, like, "Just be yourself." Like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll just be myself. Cool."
Oh my god, that's awesome. Also, I love the fact that you were like, you don't know if I'm gonna put that on there. That would have never made the list, especially with this number 5 pick being Krampus. You know,
That was never gonna be my pick.
exactly. That's why I said I could push my number 4 pick to my number 5 pick because I don't know what you gonna be doing. So no, number 5 to end my list off is Krampus. Still have that little holiday horror inside of me, um, and for that movie to be kind of derivative of like a real life story or like the real life story of Krampus, I thought it was super dope. It's a comedy horror movie through and through. So like if you aren't, it doesn't have much gore. So if you aren't like too like, you can still watch it, cover your eyes for certain parts.
I'm
You
covering
don't need to
my eyes for
watch
the
it at
whole
all.
thing.
You don't need to watch it at all because your visual memory is gonna go to work if so. Don't.
Very quickly.
Your mind is gonna make shit way worse than what the movie actually showed. So you don't
Yeah.
need to do that at all.
He was just playing with butterflies. Why do you think he did something crazy? Yeah. Nah.
Oh yeah, no,
Catch me
Krampus
with
to
all
round
that.
it off, dog. Like, and it's I think shit. I might go watch that motherfucker right now, dog. It's a good movie. I like it.
But so that, oh man. Sometimes the fifth pick is the hardest pick because I
Now
still
that
have so many. I have so many that I could choose to
and you
put there.
and you can because I'm done, right? And you know
Yeah.
my pick was nothing of yours, so now the doors
Yeah.
are open for you to pick one for the people, for yourself. You know, like
Yeah. And there's a lot of pressure with that.
this is a
There's a
complimentary
lot of
pick here, baby. Don't fuck it up. Aim
it's a
high, Willis.
so I don't know if this is holiday specific. I don't think it. I don't know.
Oh,
You know what?
go
I
for
have
it.
an
Stop being
honorable. I have an
conflicted.
honor. No, I have an honorable mention because I want to shout out the movie itself. But my number 5 pick, because this is a fatherhood podcast. Michael Keaton's Jack Frost.
Bro, yes, sir. When he comes back to life as
Yeah,
a snowman to help his son.
yeah.
That's when he's also like in the snowball fight,
Hmm.
helping his boy out. Yeah. Like we said, guys, that was our top 5 Christmas Christmas holiday style movies. Um let us know in the comment section, or if you're listening, you can actually, the people listening, you can actually on Buzzsprout or any of the places, you can send us a message or like comment and let us know via
I'll
the
put an image right here.
yeah, you can actually let us know via the audio app you're listening to, like comments and stuff. So, and we'll be able to read and respond to those. So, let us know your top 5 movies or your favorite holiday movie, whatever it is, whatever it is.
Whoa. Hold up just a second. Before we dive any further into the episode, we got to take a quick moment to thank you, the amazing Father Time fam, for tuning in. We seriously appreciate you hanging out with us and exploring the wild world of fatherhood as we try to balance it with relationships, careers, passions, and all the glorious chaos that comes with it. Now, did something we discussed today spark a question or maybe even a personal story that you'd love to share? Don't be shy. Drop some knowledge in the comments or slide in the DMs. We'd love to hear from you. Oh, and be sure to follow us at Father Time Pod on all social media platforms for exclusive content, behind the scenes, and much more. You won't want to miss it. Last but not least, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We wouldn't want you to miss out on a single dose of Father Time wisdom or laughs. We do our best. All right, that's enough from us. Let's get back to the episode. Peace.
Softening is opening gifts with your family. I couldn't afford to give gifts to people. So like I never wanted to do Christmas with people. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. And then Penelope, you have a kid, you start opening up gifts with family members, you get gifts with people. But when I cared about Christmas, like and like the gift giving and like the joy of it, was when I was with my wife, our first Christmas together, because she is she doesn't talk about what she wants. So like for me, it's hard to get her gifts, but I talk all day about the shit that I like. I will show you the
Yeah.
shit that I like, the shit that I want. I literally would talk about it like, oh, hey bro, I can't wait. Like once I get, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that in a couple. like that's how I speak. So like in her head, she is like mental notes like a motherfucker. And then around Christmas
She's just
time,
sitting here on their phone, just like, all right,
and that's how she
let me type into
sits.
Amazon, let me put it in the cart, leave it there until I come back to it.
Bro, I'm talking about the our first Christmas together. It was I was telling her, and not first Christmas. It was like third or fourth Christmas. I was like wanted to get into editing, and like COVID was literally around the corner. I wanted to get into editing and like making videos about my basketball teams and all this stuff. And she took the time to figure out on her own what you needed to stream. And I tell this story all the time. It's like she didn't have to do that, but that moment created this moment. So my wife listening to like me, I want to do this. And then the day I was like, hey babe, I got some money. I'm about to go to the store and get like a computer. You want to come with me? She's like, what if I told you do you want your Christmas gift early? That's what she said. And she was like,
Eh.
do you want your Christmas gift early? I was like, what the fuck did you do? She's like, well, just listen. And she broke everything down. So um I love giving gifts now. I love like wanting to know what people want. And then like I'm you though. So once I get it, it's very hard for me not to give it to you instantly.
Yeah.
Hey, I got something for you. You want me to give it to you real quick? You want to see it? Do you want to see it?
You want a hint? You want a hint?
Like, can I tell you? And my wife's like, no. Because, like, I got all her gifts, like, that she wants. Because we set a limit. She gave me her list and all that stuff. And I was like, I got all of it. Like, I got some of the stuff on your list. You wanna do our
Right.
Christmas before everybody? Or and she was like,
Yeah.
no, we'll wait until, like, and I was like, fuck. Now I gotta hold on to these secrets. I'm lying to you, girl. I'm lying. I don't like lying to people. Let me give you these gifts, nigga. But no, man, I think gift giving is a beautiful, special fucking thing, bro. And it truly is the joy of Christmas. And I never really knew that until doing it with my wife. I
Yeah.
think Christmas has gotten more fun as a parent than it was as a kid.
Yeah, I would imagine there's a lull of Christmas because then you're just like you're going to other people's houses. All of a sudden, people are having kids. You're not having kids, so you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, this is whatever. And then all you do is go to the bar, which can be fun if that's your thing. But like, yeah,
Impressive as shit.
getting back into the spirit of Christmas of what it meant to you as a kid, or what you hoped it would mean to you as a kid. You can kind of like foster that and make that history. You know,
Yeah, you create memories,
like
dog. Like you can. History is written by
like
the winners, but like memories are written by us because we have won all the things that I didn't have and didn't do. Like you said, I get to make those memories with Goose. It's so
I
sick.
the fact that she's like recognizing and acknowledge like, oh, we did that last year, like that is now the domino effect of these are my family traditions. And I think that's awesome. I'm gonna take a note from you and we will do some research and we will celebrate Kwanzaa because that is something that's important to me is that Mayari has a good representation of all the cultures that make her her. But yeah, I think we're gonna introduce that to Mayari. Like obviously my Filipino side, my mom came over Thanksgiving or just before Thanksgiving and made a parole, which is a Filipino like star lantern. I'll clip a video onto this episode or I'll play it on my feed or whatever. But super dope to kind of tr- teach our children traditions that we hope to um instill in them for a long time, like all the things that I'm doing now, like with the paroles. I'm like, I didn't do that as a kid, I knew of it,
Mm-hmm.
but I wish my mom gave me that attachment to my Filipino culture earlier. And so I want to make sure Mayari has that, and we will do the same with Kwanzaa and just shit what we do on a daily day.
Yeah.
Like
No,
that's just it.
what we can do is you guys do a little research on it beforehand, and then we'll FaceTime each other for every celebration. I have the candles and stuff here, so we'll light the candles. We'll celebrate because it's just like it's family oriented, community oriented.
Yeah,
So everything that you do each day has a meaning, and you just have to take that meaning and put it into your daily life in that day, and then you come back and let us know what you did as a
shit,
unit,
I
right? So
love it.
yeah, so we'll make a FaceTime call. We'll do it this year.
Hell
So
yeah,
every day. Um,
let's do that.
hell yeah, for sure. But like for as well, I want to say something. Happy birthday, May from Uncle Blair and your family out west. Happy birthday, boo. Um, the the meaning of family and the meaning of this holiday episode and the meaning of what De'Meco and I are trying to do right now when it comes to creating legacy, when it comes to creating um, memories and things to pass down. This is our living representation of like a diary for our daughters. It's a conversation between two friends to the world for our babies to see and hear. It's memories, it's lifestyles, it's ups, downs, lefts, rights. So all of those things as a mishmash, like a goulash of cultures, because I want to be able to talk to D about um, his Filipino Christmas, and I want to be able to incorporate that into my own like life here because bro is family. And I, you know, Gerard and the guys over at Ateneo, like that's like my bros now. So I want to be able to have all of the people that I love, all the representations, and the culture that I represent whenever I walk outside of my house with my homies on my back. Like I want to be able to put that on for you guys. And I want y'all to know that this is not like me. This might get cut out, but this is just me, legit. Just like I don't know, bro. It's a lot. A lot has happened in a short amount of time for me, up and down. And I think the best thing for us to remember is that the people around you matter more than the voices in your head that tell you no, or that they can like kind of knock down or bring you into a depressive state, especially around this Christmas time. See the people around you and be present in those moments. Reach out, call, text, because you never know what somebody's going through. And you have somebody around you, reach out. That super funny friend, that friend that is always expressing things. He's always joyous. She's always caring and like there. Reach out to her. Reach out to the friend who's quiet because you never know. And at this point in time, there's too much division in general for us not to try and reach out and bring people together. Before we chop this up, because we do need to chop it up because it is a shorter episode, you guys need to know that we were up to something the entire season 3 of this last season. So, De'Meco, would you like to give it to him?
I mean, I think you do it. I think you give the people what they want.
Yeah,
Because I think you give the people what they want. Um and yeah, we shed that little bit of news their way. Sprinkle a little holiday cheer this holiday season for them.
yeah. So towards the end of season 3, De'Meco and I have been building a relationship with a company called Broccoli Country Club with Nick and Johnny. Shout out to you boys over there. Thank you for the opportunity, the talks, the conversations. We would like to announce that Father Time and Broccoli Country Club have a relationship, a working relationship. So kind of like a brand ambassador thing. More information is going to be coming down, but we just wanted to give you guys that gift right now. To get you over into the new year, let you know that we've always been up to something, but now that up to something season is come to fruition.
Also, but I'm gonna add to that. Be sure at the time of the airing of this episode, Broccoli does have sale and giveaway, so be sure to check them out at Broccoli Country Club on IG. And if at the time we have it, here's a promo code for you.
Yes, sir. This isn't holiday episode, so it's gonna be a little shorter. So we appreciate you guys for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to stop and listen to the first ever holiday episode of Father Time with De'Meco and Blair. I am Blair, your player partner, host of Motion Country Cousin. That is my brother De'Meco. We love you guys, man. Make sure you tell somebody that you love them this holiday season. Wrap your arms around somebody, man. We love you. Peace.
Peace. Happy holidays.
And with that,
Yes,
I'll pass it over to De'Meco.
I was up to something
Yeah,
at
he
the end of season
was.
3. I was up to something, and I wanted to bring y'all something hot coming into the new year. As soon as I heard it, I got to give it. So this is what it is. This will be the first reaction that Blair has to the new Father Time with De'Meco and Blair theme song. Yeah,
Okay.
so this will be the world premiere for Blair to hear our new theme song. Uh, yeah, let's see how he responds.
All
Share
right.
this.
Okay, let's go for it. I can't wait.
He said,
I
"I can't
can't
wait."
wait.
A few moments later.
Oh, that's so sick.
I mean,
Ah!
and yes, your boy did
Ah!
make a whole damn TikTok dance to this motherfucker because I've been listening to it that much.
Oh, we going up. We going up.
And you can now see why I could not wait to share
Yeah,
this with you
yeah,
and possibly the world.
yeah. That is legit a fucking phenomenal song. Seriously, that's a beautiful song, and it hits. It hits on everything that we talk about.
That's pretty good. Merry Christmas, bitch.
That's pretty good.
Happy holidays to you all.